Hi everybody. So we are in Destin today. I wanted to show you guys it's the Destin Museum. So if you're ever in Destin or in the town of Destin, you can always stop by and check it out. It has a fishing museum and tell a little bit about the history of Destin and all that. So hopefully you'll enjoy the video. We're able to actually get out and do some stuff. So I'm hoping we'll be able to post some more videos. Red and I was sick for about 2 weeks. We was out with the COVID, but both of us are doing better now, so we're going to try to start doing some more local videos for people for traveling purposes and everything. So we thought we would start here, and I'm going to go around and show you guys some of the history of Destin. So get us turned around here. Here we go. So there's the museum. It says Destin History and Fishing Museum. So we come on in here. This here looks like a fishing boat display. That's exactly what it is. Let's see the lure of fishing. Coming on over here, and here is a chair, a little fishing pole. It's not a fishing pole. And then of course you got the big fish. That's a big blue marlin. It's a blue marlin. And yeah, this one says, oh, it's a taxidermy. It says 600-pound blue marlin caught by Captain William Frank Davis. So there's that. I'm going to do a little bit of walking outside and see what all they have outside, and then we'll go into the museum. Here's like a little lighthouse type thing. I guess you can go in. Got all different kinds of cool that's a lot, but you can see inside it, so it's pretty cool. They got a lot of little stuff out here, boats. So here's a shark. Yeah. Captain Leonard of Destin. The city of Destin has a rich historical history dating back to American Indian habitats. So there's a lot of history in Destin, and of course everybody knows that it's a fishing community. Here's a boat. Oh, this is cool. This is neat. This is Destin's first post office building. William T. Marley began handling the mail for the community in 1896. Out of the parlor of his home, he would sail to Camp Walton, now known as Fort Walton Beach, 3 times a week to get mail. This journey of about 10 miles was sometimes be for only 2 or 3 letters. Later he built a small storage building on his property on the corner, and it became the post office. So let's check it out. This is Destin Post Office from 1931 to 1951. That's kind of cool. Let's see. We're allowed in here.
In front of his home along Choctahatchee Bay.
Oh.
Prior to this,
Oh wow.
beginning in
Okay, so we're
1896,
inside.
the mail was brought by boat to his dock and passed out in the parlor of his home. Later, he built a small store between his house and the dock where the mail was delivered.
It's old mail, old post office. Let's see,
1936.
old post office audio tour brought to you. So this is audio
The
tour.
opening of the Destin Bridge
This is
enabled
where
the mail
you.
to come by vehicle to the Destin Post Office.
These are old P.O. boxes. You can open them up.
1936
This
to
is cool.
1951.
It's old post office boxes.
The building serviced the Destin community
So,
and was the
what's
social
that?
center of Destin.
Like an old mail clerk would come here and get your mail. This here,
to the mid-1960s.
stamps. It's a stamp thing. You get your stamps. Look at
The
this.
U.S. Postal Department leased a
that?
portion of a building
Putting
on
money in
Highway
here.
98 to the House of the Post Office.
And
This
this.
building housed the Silver Sands
Yes, you get
Sundries
stamps.
and Restaurant, the United States Post Office, and the Calhoun Cox Real
Just
Estate
stamp
Office.
them. And this will tell you, welcome to Destin.
Later, the Postal Department built a new post
And
office
this one says
facility
Post
on the
Office in
adjacent
Destin.
property.
It's an old
The
picture.
little building that William T. Marler built, owned by the Marler family, became vacant.
So this is the opposite side of the P.O. boxes, and this is where the mail person would stand. This is an actual brick from an old post office.
1983, and opened to the public with the purpose to preserve some of the old Destin atmosphere, customs, and traditions. As part of the dedication, the first history of Destin and the Roots Run Deep by Vivian Foster Matei and Associates was introduced to the public.
And this has all kinds of different books. It's like the Destin Library. So this is some of the old books from the Destin Library. Plates that were built.
2006, the ODPOM Incorporated was merged into the Destin History and Fishing Museum. The building is one of the very few remaining historic buildings in Destin. It's filled with exhibits and a part of the DHFM tour. 2015. The City of Destin and the Destin Chamber of Commerce Destin Forward class.
That is an old encyclopedia from 1901. That's pretty cool.
April 20th, 2015.
This is a visitor registry from the Destin Post Office.
Incorporated moved the building to its new site.
This is an old World War I helmet. They got some pretty cool stuff in here. And this one, here's some old, this is the postal legacy that spanned. So it's all different kinds of, it's like wallet, Social Security, hammers.
Take a look around at some of the actual history of old Destin. Welcome to the old Destin Post Office. Many towns in the United States can boast a long postal history, but not many can boast about one family.
Come back and show you guys this. This is an old typewriter. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Oh no, it's not a, yeah, I guess it's a typewriter slash like cash register. I don't know. It's got an error. It's just missing the number, the keys. And this is like a press or something, like some kind of press. It's a bayonet, knife.
He wanted them to bring the mail. Even in 1896, you had to fill out government paperwork. When he filled the paperwork out, he became the official postmaster. Marler workers would be postmasters from 1896 all the way to 1972. Also, when he filled the paperwork out, it required the name of the town. The little village had been referred to as
Different
East
like
Platte,
receipts,
but that name refers to the water opening.
mailing receipts, order numbers, newspaper
He thought about it
clippings.
and put Destin, referring to his best friend and first employer. He started his work career at age 12 with Leonard
That's kind of
Destin,
cool.
who
This is
became
a Santa
first-class
Claus from the
computer
war,
on the East Pass Peninsula.
1954. Santa Claus. That's pretty neat.
Life of the old post office.
This is another one of these boats. It's got an Evinrude motor on it. And then fishing boats. It's kind of cool. These are different flags. Pioneer, the Paradise, the Walter family. Just different things. So we're gonna go inside the fishing part now. We did the post office part, so now we're gonna go inside and see what they got inside. Over here is a big boat anchor. I don't know if you can see that big boat anchor. Okay, so now we're on the inside. They have this gas tank gumball machine. Hammerhead shark. Look at that.
Tons of fish. They took their fish by schooner in that time period.
Okay, so we're back. Here is showing you the big hammerhead shark, and then it's the ones that are in there. It says there is a bonnet head shark, a hammerhead shark, a slick shark, a smooth hound shark, and jaw of a mako shark. And you come over here, different like shirts. It's a big shark hook. So here's the world record of shooting star caught on board. Wrestling with shark. They have the fishing rodeo here every year. I did a video on that. Here's Jaws 2. Was filmed out here in Destin. This is an aquarium, dry aquarium exhibit. It's got all different kinds of coral and stuff in it. And it says you may pet the shark. So we can pet the shark here. Yeah. It's pretty cool. And come around here, and here's a boat, a model of a big fishing boat. You can see that. Fish. Come over here. Your living legend. Different hooks and stuff. There are the cobias. This is the snapper and the grouper side. This is all snappers and red snapper and grouper. This is a littering thing here. The stuff that people's picked up, exhibits people's picked up. says every piece of litter there's a person's face behind it, which is true. This is the lionfish exhibit, which, you know, these are really invasive because nothing can, I don't think nothing can eat these things. This is different kinds of seashells that's been found. Coral, a spiny oyster. This is, why is Destin's sand so white? And it tells you why right here. You can maybe screenshot that and read it. Here you can touch the Destin Beach sand.
Good morning. Good morning. I presume you have the gum official.
And these are different shells that's been collected in shadow boxes. Oops. Sea turtles. Sea turtle eggs. The babies.
You know, it's staffing. It's a problem. It's a staffing issue. I got it. Cool. All right. Thank you very much. Yep, you're right. Thanks for coming by. All right.
We have a bunch of stuff for sale you can buy here. Little different educational things. So let's just take one of those. It's an old fishing basket. And then you come in here. It's an aerial photo of Destin. This was taken after Hurricane Opal. I remember that. That was just devastating. This is the fish wall room exhibit. So we're going to go in here to the fishing exhibit. These are all fishing poles.
They have, a big case, refrigerated case with fresh steaks. They have meat markets turned up, they have buck markets.
Come around here, and these are like all kinds of pots and stuff. Wood puller.
They'll also steam. Like, I like to go in there and I might get whatever, shrimp.
This here is like an old home setup. Let's see. It says artifacts of early Destin living exhibit. There's a bear. It says teddy bear crafted by Bamboo Tarp Tater from the fur coat worn and owned by Nellie Morrill, wife of Ross Morrill. Initials are on the back. That's kind of cool. An old collection of. It's an old doll bed. It's all different kinds of the earlier old lamps. There's an old, like, slide thing. You look inside there, and there's the slides. It's an old radio. It's an old, oh, this is cool. It's an old bonnet. It says, worn by Sarah Lynn Cashmeller, 1845 to 1932. Look at that. I'll get on this side. an old family Bible. This over here is like navigation of different throughout the years. This is an old motor. This looks like to me to be an old outboard motor. If I'm mistaken, it's an old Johnson Seahorse outboard motor. It sure is. Let me look. It is. Yep, an outboard motor. It's another old outboard motor. It's an Evinrude outboard. It's another old motor, boat motors. Old stereo equipment.
Hungry. Steamed shrimp. Alright, you folks still doing okay?
We are.
Alright, great. Yeah, when you got hundreds of little children playing with them and walking around with them, they start losing body parts.
This was a whole pompano at one time.
Yep, we got a bunch in here that over time I need to go back and find my.
This is an old cast net. These are net needles that you make a mullet net with. My dad had some of those, and he used to make mullet nets.
Hard to find. And then we had to kind of gut them and put
That's what he built his net with.
weights in them so they would waste
And he made his nets. That's pretty cool. And then there's pictures of them throwing those cast nets. Catch on you. Good mess of mullet.
So we kind of had to gut them and put some weights in there.
All right, here's some old. This is a blue marlin. We'll start here and we'll. That one down there is a dolphin, a tarpon. It's an old spearfish. It says early rotary number. Dial your phone number. See how long it takes to make a call. Let's see if we can redo this. Put it up here. I haven't done this in a long time. Let's see. If I can remember correctly, you got to dial the area code. So that took me all of about a minute and a half to do a phone call. That's crazy. That's a mako shark. Let's see what else we got. Swordfish. Sailfish. Barracuda, blue marlin, blackfin tuna, king mackerel down there. That's a big cobia right there. Wilco fish. It's like these are old school school desk. Old school book. Oh, that's an elementary. McGuffey's. This is an old elementary spelling book. It's an old McGuffey reader. Different pictures of paintings. old stained glass, like an old church. It's an old church. Oh, okay. It's old church records from 1902 to 1928. This looks like an old wheelchair. Oh, it did. Look at that. It's an old wheelchair. It's an old piano. Okay, this is an old fishing basket. It's a bailing basket. Two fishermen will fill the basket with fish and haul them into the boat. There's that. There's an old wooden barrel. That's an old coffee pot, ceramic cold. Fry fresh fish, including coffee pot. It's an old bell net. It's a, I don't know if you can see it back there, but it's an old bell net. And these are cooking on net boats. These are the clever designed fishermen cooked on a boat. They'd set the cast iron pot on top, and it would make they'd put coal on the bottom of it, and it would be a cooker, and you could cook on the boat. It's an old bell. The bell from the primrose of the boat. Net and needle. It's an old wooden float. It's a boat float. And it's big old piece of the roof. That one says it's this slab is cut from an oak tree on the original Leonard Destin homestead property, which fell in 2018 due to a storm. This is a rum runner. It's looks like they made a lamp out of it. It's a Cuban rum bottle. They made an oil lamp out of it. That's pretty cool. And you come over here. Telegraph or boat. It's an old steering wheel. And then over there is the old Destin East Pass. These are old stone crab traps. You get this traps, you get crabs in. This is you may pet the gator, but do not sit on him. He's a big, look how big that is. Red said it's about 11-foot gator right there. Look at that.
Yeah, one up there is almost 14. That's what they missed.
Over here they have, looks like off of the salt off a sawfish. Okay. Yep, that's what it is. These are all fish mounts. That's another one that says white. There's a saw off of a sawfish. I think that's a big Warsaw grouper. It is. It's a big grouper. Red snapper. And then, I'm not sure what that is. That's huge, whatever that is. And come right here. They got all kinds of stuff in here for kids to do too. They got all different. explore the collection, open it up. Oh, we got different little pottery collection and stuff. Okay. Come over here and let's see. It's an Indian Joe clay pipe. It's an oyster shell and it's got a pipe. And there's the story of Indian Joe. Said this was found where he used to camp at, and it's an oyster shell. And he attached an old pipe to it. Okay. I guess this is all the stuff that was found around where his camp was. And down here is the Florida alligator head. This one, the alligator was caught and destroyed in 1950 when it began to encroach in Panama City residents of domestic pets. It was 14 foot long. There's a turtle artifact, taxidermy. It says practice your pottery skills. So I'm gonna take this. What does it say to do? Leave the clay when you're finished. Oh, we can make pottery. Okay, you touch it and make little. Okay, sweet. They have a bunch of other different things you can interact with, which is kind of cool. And you come over here on this side. This is a very small building, but they have got a lot of stuff in here. These are different fishing lures. That's a fishing lure. That's a fishing lure at sea off the Destin doll. Big old pinreels, fishing lures. Now this right there says it's a meteorite in Destin. The meteorite footage was taken from the original meteorite discovered in Destin. And there's the photos. And then here's another set of fishing lures. And then come across here. Come over here, and there's all different kinds of stuff. Like one, it's an old timey, like a spearfishing thing. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to keep where the glare is kind of off of it, but it's hard with all the lights and the glass. And it looks like we're back to the beginning. Now this was a rod and reel owned by Ernest Hemingway, a split bamboo rod, fin or fishing rod belonging to Ernest Hemingway. Hemingway is fishing with this rod and reel at the 1960 Havana Marlin tournament. And there's a picture of him right there. And that pole goes up there, comes down, and then it comes all the way down, and then that's the reel. And Ernest Hemingway fished with that. That's pretty cool. These are some old fishing lures. Look how old those are. Here's an old model boat. They have all different kinds of stuff here for kids. And they have okay, so that was the Destin History and Fishing Museum. I hope you guys liked the video. I'm going to be doing some more local videos and stuff like that. So if there's anything you'd like to see in Destin, Panama City, Pensacola, Fort Walton Beach, Leave me a comment below, let me know. And if you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day.